This is you meant to Classics show on the street Saturday morning. Today I have Elizabeth with me. Please listen carefully what she has to say. My name is Chovanes Grégoire Ulysses. I'm the founder of the show. Listen carefully because the situations of the homeless crisis is terrible. So we're gonna have a conversations with her. Listen carefully. How you doing, Elizabeth?
Hello, how are you?
How was everything?
Okay.
How did you start your morning?
I get up, take a shower, eat breakfast, and then we come outside.
Okay. So I know you are homeless. Tell me a little bit about your situations at this time.
My husband got killed in January, so I've been back out here since then. So I'm back out here until I get my housing through him, through the mission.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. So where did you sleep last night?
Inside the mission, inside the shelter,
The shelter. How long you been homeless?
since January 13th.
January 13. Did you try to get help from social
Help
services?
you with housing, you have to be here a certain amount of time, but if you don't stay in the shelter for 30 days straight, they have to start over every time. So like, I don't really like staying in there, but right now I'm trying to stay in there for 30 days so I get my house.
Okay. So I know I talked to you last time. So you told me you become homeless. The fact that
My husband got killed, yeah.
what is it?
Because my husband got killed. After I talked to you last time, I got my own apartment with my husband. We got back together, started making things work, and then he got killed, so I just let everything go.
Okay. Since then, you've been on the street.
Yeah.
So how do you survive all that time? What is your survival skills?
Well, I hustle some type of way. There's always a hustle. There's always a way to get money. A lot of us prostitute. A lot of us sell drugs. A lot of people do different things. You know what I mean? That we choose not to do, but we have to do it to get what we need. So,
You say a lot of you guys doing prostitutions.
yes,
That's when you one of them. You do that sometimes.
yes.
Okay. I know it's dangerous to do. So this is your survival skills.
Yes,
Okay. So you're not scared to do that?
of course. I'm scared every time I get in a car or every time I go around the corner. It's very scary. It's not safe at all. Like, I don't care how much you make yourself believe it's safe. It's not. It's always dangerous. I don't care if you know the person, you don't know the person. A lot of women get raped. A lot of people, you know what I mean, get robbed, killed. It's scary.
So you never had any bad experience
Of course.
by doing that?
Of course I have scars on my face, on my chest, and everything now. A person cut me up, raped me. A lot of people, you know what I mean, go through stuff, so.
That's when you get raped by doing that. Okay. Do you have a plan to stop this
I'm
this
trying to
situation?
get into a drug program. That's the reason I do what I do. I do drugs. So,
Okay. How many kids do you have?
14.
How many?
14. I had 10 boys, 4 girls. I have 5 sisters.
You have 14 kids.
Yeah. You look at me the same way everybody else
Oh,
looks at
how
me.
old are you now?
35.
35
I had
with
5
14 kids.
I had 5 second twins. So,
Okay. So where are they now?
the grandma and her dad.
With the grandmother and the.
I see him every day, but I'm not with him. So,
Oh, you saw them most of the time.
I see him every day
Where they live now?
on Brunswick Avenue.
Oh, in Brunswick Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you say you just had the kids a couple
Son
months
will
ago?
be 4 months.
4 months. Do you have family around Trenton?
I'm not from here. I'm from North Carolina.
You from North Carolina?
I came up here with my husband and called a gun charge and took a gun charge for him. I got stuck up here, started using drugs, started living a life that I never thought I'd live.
Okay. So how long you been in Jersey?
Off and on for 5 years.
5 years. Okay. Do you have any educational skills?
Yeah. I mean, I have my CNA license. I have culinary arts license. I was in the Navy for 2 years, but I chose to live this life. Started hanging out with the wrong people.
You said you was in the Navy.
For 2 years. I have a lot of educational, a lot of street smarts, book smarts. I'm pretty much, I can do anything, but I chose to live this life being around the wrong people, doing the wrong thing.
So you using substance abuse as well. So what kind of do
Crack
you use?
cocaine, e-pills, Buddha butt,
Use cocaine
crack cocaine,
or crack cocaine?
e-pills,
Okay.
and Buddha butt.
So you never been detox?
I stopped on my own a couple times, but
And then you get back doing over and over, right? Okay. Do you have a plan to stop?
nah, I ain't gonna stop till I'm done doing what I do. When I'm ready to stop, I'll stop.
So when was the last time you have a normal job?
7 years ago,
7 years ago. So since you say you have a CNA license, what happened to that license?
I still have it.
You still have it? So I'm
Listen, I could do anything I want to do. I just choose to do this. I mean, it's when you don't want to deal with stuff, just what I do, I get high. I do drugs when I don't want to deal with reality.
okay. So you never been involved in a gang?
MS-13. I'm MS-13.
MS-13?
That's why I have a star on my forehead.
Okay. You still a gang member? MS-13.
I choose not. I don't want to be, but I am. So,
So
when you get older, you like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. It's not that easy just to get out.
So it's been a long time since you've been involved in
I've been
MS-13
MS-13
gang
since I was 12.
since you was 12. So is it friend influence? How do you get involved?
I got affiliated through my husband. My husband was MS-13, so.
Okay.
So it is.
So you told me all those things. What is your plan to change your life, to turn your life around?
I don't know. Everything I choose to try to do when I make plans, it's like it never goes through the way I want it to go through. So right now, I gotta figure out a new plan and different obstacles to go through to change and do something different. But it's not easy when you're out here
It's not easy.
at all. It's not. It's not like you have people out here like, yeah, go ahead, let's do this so you can get out of the streets. They want you out here.
Do you think the government help you guys? No. Tell me about it.
I can't even get welfare because I have a gun charge. I can't get food stamps, cash, nothing. So it's like for us that don't have no income, so I don't feel as though it's fair because we have a background. Like to us, it's not fair. I don't feel as though it is. Like a lot of us out here can't even get welfare because of choices that we made when we were younger. And like they say when you do things when you're younger, it affects you in the long run, but it shouldn't affect to help us. You don't want us to sell drugs, you don't want us out here selling our bodies, you don't want us out here doing all this illegal stuff, but y'all won't help us either. So I don't know. To me, it's not fair.
So the fact that you have a felony,
Right.
you cannot get help.
Right. And like they have programs that'll help us expose our record, but when you have a gun charge, that's hard to get exposed. Like it's not something, you know what I mean? They just want to uplift and say, okay, let this. It costs a lot of money to get a lot of stuff taken off the record. It won't cost me $350 just for them to take it off my record.
Is it
When am I getting $350?
is it one of the reason you're still doing prostitutions?
It's quick money. Sometimes it's easy money, sometimes it's difficult.
Okay, well, when you say quick money, I know it's personal. So when you make those money, you helping your kids. You help your kids.
My money go to my kids, my money go to myself, my money go to the drug dealers, my money goes to the stores. It all depends. Like my kids call me right now saying, "Mom, I need this, that, and the third." I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing to make sure they do it. Like my kids still are my first thing to worry about and make sure they alright. I don't never put them last, ever.
So I know you explained to me all those situations. So what is your number one need at this time? You know, a lot of people watching this video. What is your number one need?
A program that'll take me without insurance.
Okay, you don't have any insurance.
Nah, they won't give me anything. I need a program that'll help me without insurance. Once I get that, that's my main thing. It's like a lot of them take 5 steps up, and somebody always knock you down 10 more. So you have to climb. It's just like a crab in a barrel. A whole bunch of crabs. You get that one crab to get to the top, and then that one crab just pull it down. That's how it is out here. Everybody's for themselves out here. Everybody doesn't think like me and a few other people. Like, all right, I'm struggling. I know what it's like to struggle, so I'm gonna help the next person. They don't think like that out here. It's all about themselves. They always want to pull you down, knock you off your square, and let you start all over again. And it's crazy to me. I don't understand it.
Okay.
There's a lot of selfishness and jealousy and enviness out here, and it's sad. It's sad.
Since you have no insurance, right? When what's the last time you got a checkup done?
They have the Henry J. Austin comes into the mission and checks the people that don't have insurance. Like, I just had a checkup last week, but what if I need medication or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard. Like, I have diabetes, epilepsy, and it's hard to get my medication unless I go through these 15 different steps just to try to get somebody to help me. It's crazy.
So you cannot find help.
It's not easy. I mean, I could run around here all day long. See, I'm from North Carolina, so it's way different down there. Like, I just want to go back home, but I'm on parole up here.
You're on
So
parole.
I can't leave for another 13 weeks. 13
Okay.
weeks come, I'm done. I'm out of here.
So you going back home.
Yeah. God willing, I still be alive. You know what I mean? Because you never know what might happen in these streets.
So what about you? You stop whatever you're doing so to change your life around, just like the
Why
gang
stop it?
activity.
Why stop it when I can just be comfortable with this right now? And it's sad a person comfortable doing this. It's sad that a person is comfortable. It's not fair that I'm comfortable like this, but right now I'm comfortable doing this, and it's crazy. I shouldn't be comfortable just living out here hoping and praying that every day, like, fuck it, I'm gonna get high. Fuck it, I'm gonna go out here and
Because
do
you
what I
don't
do.
receive
Get
any
my
help.
habit, yeah. But it's like, it's how people get the ethics all the time. And it's so easy to get the ethics, and it's sad, very sad. It's not fair, people, but it is what it is.
Okay, did you ever vote in an election?
Only when Obama was on.
Obama?
That was it.
Or you're a fan of Obama? What do you think about Donald Trump?
They all want my opinion. I don't like him. That's all I
You don't
gotta
like
say.
him?
That's all I gotta say about that. I don't like him.
But there's a reason just for everything.
I just don't
Tell
like
me
him.
one reason. You don't like him?
I just don't like him.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So you don't have anything else you want to add? Okay, let me ask you two questions before I end this conversation. But you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Tell me one thing you regret in your life.
Prostitute.
Prostitute. Give me one reason.
Watched my mom do it all her life. My mom put me in situations like a 3-year-old child, had a man do stuff to me for her to get high. And I was something I was never going to do. I never put my kids in that situation. But I allowed myself to follow the same footsteps as getting high. You know what I mean? Sad.
Okay.
Because I'm not no better than nobody else out here, but I'm better than what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay. So you said that your mom put you through all that. So what happened?
I was raped at the age of 3.
You was
And I don't
raped
really-
when you
I
was
don't
what
really wanna
age?
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but it's sad that people put their kids in situations.
Okay.
It's hard. I don't want to
Sorry about that. So listen to this, and if you have 3 wishes, what would it be?
have my children, be sober, and have my own spot.
Have your own spot. That's it.
Have my children every day.
Okay.
And be clean.
Okay. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Okay. See you next time.
Yep.
Alright guys, this is the end of Umento Kasiak's interview with Elizabeth. You heard everything she said. She been on the street just for a long time. If you guys can do anything to help this young lady, she has 14 kids and all of them not living with her. They live with her parents and with the dad. So if you can help anywhere you are, please help the homeless on the street. You know, Umento Kasiaks is a movement. At the same time, is an organizations to help those people in needs. You know, my name is Chavanis Grégoire Ulysses. You know, every Saturday I have this interview with the homeless. Please stay tuned just for next weekend. We can watch another interview with the homeless on the street. Stay safe. I see you next weekend. Bonjour, nom c'est Chavan Grégoire Ulysse. Nous connaissons chaque samedi, moi fait show humain to casse avec ça dans la rue avec moun qui pas gen kay, moun qui dans la rue. Nous connaissons jeudi c'est samedi, nous souhaitons que moi parler avec Elisabeth. Elisabeth pas gen kay, li dans la rue pour combien années, c'est une américaine qui sorti Caroline du Sud, qui c'est une autre province aux États-Unis. So non li c'est Elisabeth. Elisabeth gen 14 timon, tout timon sa yo nan men parents Elisabeth et gen nan timon sa yo ka vive avec papa li. Nous connaissons Elisabeth, les gens se dit dans interview, li nan drogue, li utiliser cocaïne et pendant ce temps il fait prostitution pour que les cas vivent. C'est comme ça interview t'est passé. Nous connaissons chaque samedi moi fait show humain to casser accent nom c'est Chavan Grégoire Ulysse. N'a toujours fait show ça chaque samedi. Restez branché. Samedi prochain viens suivre une autre interview avec monde qui sans abri ça yo. À la prochaine next samedi.